In weather as cold as -20 degrees Celsius, the woman took off her top, then pulled off her pants, leaving only her underwear and shoes on. The freezing wind had already made her body tremble non-stop, but she still walked straight into the icy lake. After only 2 steps, she suddenly sank down hard. The unexpected drop in the lake bed terrified her. She quickly swam back to shore and realized getting into the water directly would not work. So she found a pile of wood and picked out a piece with the right size to push into the lake. Then she stepped into the freezing water again. With the help of the wood's buoyancy, this time she managed to stay afloat. Holding onto the wood, she swam straight toward the middle of the lake. When she reached the rough location, she took a deep breath and immediately dove underwater, swimming toward the plane that had sunk to the bottom of the lake after the crash. Her target was the supplies inside the cabin and the satellite phone. But because the satellite phone had fallen into a crack during the crash, she could not find it. And her oxygen did not allow her to stay underwater long enough to keep searching, so she could only grab 2 backpacks at random before hurriedly rising back to the surface. The sunlight was just right at that moment, but the woman could not feel even a trace of warmth. Soaking in the lake for so long had left her almost numb. To keep anything bad from happening, she quickly swam back toward shore. Just then, a beast's roar suddenly sounded behind her. She turned around to look, and instantly froze in place. A brown bear was searching all around the campsite. It dug out the woman's last bit of food, and right before her desperate eyes, swallowed it whole, packaging and all, leaving behind nothing but a pile of poop as a gift in return. The woman had no choice but to accept it. But soon she noticed something else was wrong. The brown bear was actually walking toward her companion's body nearby. Panic hit her immediately. She slapped the lake water, trying to scare the bear away. But that only made the bear more interested. As if provoking her on purpose, the bear picked up her companion's arm in its mouth. The woman had no other choice but to keep slapping the water and trying to drive it off. Luckily, the bear was not very hungry. After playing around for a while, it lost interest in the body and slowly disappeared into the woods. Only then did the woman finally relax a little. To keep this from happening again, as soon as she got back to shore, she dragged her companion away first and buried the body. After that, the woman returned to the campsite and checked the backpacks she had brought back from the cabin. But it turned out they were filled with electronic devices and nothing really useful. Now she could only place all her hope on the other bag. When she opened it, inside were bundles of $100 bills, all neatly wrapped. And because they had been sealed tightly enough, even after being soaked in water, they were still completely intact. If this had happened before, the woman would have been thrilled. But for her now, that money was nothing more than a pile of worthless paper.